Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Sabrina binti Abdul Rahman. My metric number is A22A0751. Today I would like to present to you about 4 approach or concept in the field of management that was introduced by Frederick Winslow, Henri Fayol, Mary Parker Follet, and Max Weber. First, I would like to present about scientific management by Frederick Winslow. Frederick Winslow Taylor, born in 1856 and died in 1950. He was an American engineer and inventor known as the father of scientific management and the Taylorism method. He had a significant impact on global industrial engineering and production. He graduated from Philip Exeter Academy in 1872 and received the Elliott Crescent Medal in 1902. Scientific management, or also known as Taylorism, was first introduced in 1932 with the main objective of increasing production within an organization by improving the productivity of individuals. Taylorism improved productivity by breaking down a job into specific tasks, timing each motion, and eliminating unnecessary action. This increased profit, improved worker pay, and reduced physical strain. It also established important management principles that are still relevant today. Overall, scientific management provides a foundation for many modern management practices and remain an important concept in business today. This approach has developed 5 management principles, which is science, not the rule of thumb, harmony, not discord, mental revolution, cooperation, not individualism, and development of every person to his greatest efficiency. Next, about the advantage and disadvantage of scientific management. The advantage of this approach is best used for resource and development. This is because scientific approach improve resource management, eliminate waste and inefficiency, and lead to technical advancement. For example, a manufacturing company used data and research to optimize resource usage, invested in new technology, and increased production. Next, this approach also implements in less production time by breaking down production tasks into smaller and simpler tasks. This will help workers to complete work faster and with fewer errors, resulting in less production delay and higher profit. Next, about the disadvantage of scientific management. Firstly, this management is demotivating approach because scientific management focuses on employee performance, metric, and result, which may lead to employee feeling undervalued and alienated, resulting in absenteeism and turnover. For example, a call center that uses this approach may increase efficiency but also cause this issue. Next, it will cause to reduce productivity. Although being able to plan is an advantage, planning has a disadvantage in that it makes work stiff and inflexible, which can result in carelessness and discontent. This will lead to less productivity. Lastly, it can also lead to stress, since manager must assume responsibility for having total control over the workplace. Managerial decision can be strict and stressful. In this way, pressure is also influenced at work for the employee. Productivity and profitability are prioritized, which exploit workers and keep them from joining unions. In conclusion, it is clear that scientific management approach has provided numerous benefits for the growth of company in modern times, especially with regards to enhancing profitability, streamlining operation, and improving output quality. However, this approach may face challenge when applied to companies or organizations that prioritize collective management, as the latter tend to value diverse opinion and creativity over assigned tasks. Hence, it's crucial for company and organization to be strategic in adopting this approach, taking into account this unique management style and practice to prevent any potential conflict between management and staff. Next, about administrative management theory by Henri Fayol. Henri Fayol was a French mining engineer, author, and mining executive who developed a theory of business administration known as Fayolism. His work emphasized the importance of management function and principle, and his idea continue to be influential in modern management practice. He published his idea in a book titled General and Industrial Management in 1916. Fayol was born in Istanbul in 1841 and died in Paris in 1925. Henri Fayol approach to management, known as Fayolism, or the administrative management theory, focused on the function of management and the principle of organization. He identified 5 primary functions of management, and that is by planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. Additionally, he outlined 14 principles of management that emphasize the importance of unity of command, centralization, discipline, and order, among others. Fayol believed that an effective management system could improve organizational performance and efficiency. His approach has had a lasting impact on the field of management and continues to be studied and applied in modern organizations. He is also introduced the 6 industrial activity, which imply the general activity for industrial enterprise through technical, commercial, financial, security, accounting, and managerial. This principle can be applied universally to all organizations, regardless of their size, nature, or industry. His approach also emphasized the importance of management education and training to develop effective management and leaders. Next, the advantage from this approach is promote team concept. Fayol theories that employees should prioritize the company interests over their own is a foundational concept in the team approach to business. Instead of working individually, diverse skills are grouped together to make up for each other's weaknesses. Fayol also emphasized the importance of team spirit and common goals to encourage knowledge sharing among employees. It also introduced compensation to the employees. Business leaders must motivate employees with compensation beyond just salary and wages. Fayol emphasized the importance of non-monetary compensation such as award and company retreat to motivate employees. Next, about the disadvantage of the approach, the administrative management theory is management-oriented. It does not give much attention to the problem of the worker. It also lacks of flexibility or adaptation to change circumstances. In today's fast-paced business environment, organizations need to be agile and responsive to change in the market and customer needs. From my point of view, Henri Fayol's approach to management is influential and has shaped modern management theory. His 14 principles of management emphasize the importance of administrative function and the role of manager in creating and maintaining organizational efficiency. While criticized for being too rigid, his principles remain relevant, although they need to be adapted to suit changing needs. Fayol's idea provide a valuable foundation for understanding the basic principle of organizational management. Next, about the organization behavior theory by Mary Parker Follet. Mary Parker Follet was an American management consultant, social worker, and philosopher born in Quincy in 1868. She graduated from several prestigious institutions, including Radcliffe, the Institute of Advanced Study, the University of Cambridge, and Taylor Academy. Widely known as the mother of modern management, she is being recognized for bringing concepts from human psychology and interpersonal communication into business management. Her thought and article has a significant impact on corporate behavior. Organizational behavior theory was significant as she used psychology and human relations within industrial management to revolutionize it. She focused on coordination and employee engagement, practicing 4 coordination principles and promoting 3 main principles, and that is integration, power with, and group power. These principles prioritize collaboration, cooperation, and group power over hierarchy and individual power. They are still relevant in fostering a healthy work environment and reducing employee turnover for small businesses. Next, about the advantage of this approach. First is about increased employment engagement. Giving employee autonomy remain relevant and important today, and can increase employee engagement and loyalty. An example of how to promote employee engagement is by encouraging collaboration through methods such as team project, virtual meeting, and designated creative space in an open office space. This approach also allows for autonomy and flexibility for employees to take ownership of their work and find efficient solutions. Follet's approach of two-way conversation build trust and enable effective conflict resolution for small businesses. Building trust and anticipating problem leads to win-win solution that benefit both employee and the business. The disadvantage of this approach is the process of building mutual trust and collaboration can be time-consuming and may not always be feasible in fast-paced work environment. It also may not work for all industry because some industry may require more hierarchical structure and less collaborative decision making, which could make Follet approach less effective. Based on this theory, it can be argued that the approach advocated by Mary Parker Follet has the potential to yield positive outcome for employees. This is because her approach emphasized the importance of reaching a consensus within the group while also ensuring job satisfaction for workers. Unlike other figures who prioritize hierarchy, Follet's approach also emphasized the psychological aspect of the workplace. Lastly, I would like to discuss about bureaucracy theory by Max Weber. Max Weber was a German sociologist, philosopher, and political economist who made significant contribution to the study of social stratification, bureaucracy, religion, and politics. He was born in 1864. He argued that rationality in modern society led to the rise of bureaucracy institutions and increasing separation of individuals. He was also a founder of the German Democratic Party and wrote influential works such as The Protestant Ethnic and The Spirit of Capitalism. Max Weber's theory of bureaucracy is a framework for the organization of complex administrative systems. Weber believed that a bureaucracy organization is the most efficient form of organization due to its clear hierarchy, strict rules and procedure, and also division of labor. According to Weber, a bureaucracy is defined by 6 key characteristics: a clear hierarchy of authority, a formal system of rule and procedure, specialization of tasks and division of labor, impersonality and imperiality, a career system based on merit, and efficient operation through technical competence. Weber believed that this type of organization is necessary for large and complex society. Next, about the advantage of this approach. First, decision making. Top-down administration is made possible by hierarchy. In most organizations, decisions are made by manager who then delegate them to supervisor and so on. Second, efficiency. When immediate manager in the hierarchical structure provide supervision, work can be performed more efficiently, leading to the increase in competency. Lastly, accountability. Bureaucracy frequently have distinct line of authority and responsibility, which can help guarantee that workers are held responsible for the action and that decisions are made in an open and equitable manner. The next is about the disadvantage from this approach. Slow decision making. Bureaucracy are often criticized for being slow and inflexible, particularly when it comes to decision making. This is because bureaucracy typically rely on rule and procedure, which can make it difficult to respond quickly to changing circumstances. Lack of innovation. Because bureaucracy often rely on rule and procedure, they may be less open to new idea and innovation. This can make it difficult for organizations to adapt to changing market conditions or to take advantage of new opportunity. From my point of view, this bureaucracy theory emphasizes the significance of formalization and rationalism in huge organization. Bureaucracy can function effectively and efficiently over time by establishing distinct line of power, standardizing procedure, and depending on specialized knowledge and skills. The tendency for delayed decision-making, reluctance to change, and an emphasis on rule and processes at the price of innovation are some of the disadvantages of this philosophy. Nevertheless, Weber's observation on the advantage and the drawback of bureaucracy continue to influence how we view how large organizations function in the modern period. That's all from me. Thank you.